Have you ever wondered why you can't lose that stubborn fat? It's a question that plagues many of us, no matter how many crunches we do or salads we eat. Today we're going to explore the world of stubborn fat, a nemesis that seems immune to our most dedicated fitness efforts. Stubborn fat isn't just a buzzword thrown around in the fitness world. It's a real issue that many people grapple with. It's that pesky layer that clings to your waistline, or that extra padding on your thighs that just won't budge. But why is it so persistent? The secret lies in the science. Understanding the biology behind stubborn fat is the first step to effectively combating it. It's not just about working out harder or eating less. It's about understanding how your body works and what it needs. So let's dive into the science of stubborn fat and uncover why it's so hard to lose. What exactly is stubborn fat and why is it so hard to lose? Let's dive into this question. Stubborn fat, as the name suggests, is the type of body fat that resists efforts to lose it, no matter how much you diet or exercise. It has a different physiological and metabolic makeup compared to regular fat, making it particularly resistant to our weight loss efforts. To understand why this is, we first need to delve a little into the science of fat. Our body stores fat in what we call adipose tissue. This tissue is made up of fat cells, or adipocytes, which can be broadly divided into two categories, white and brown. White fat cells store energy, while brown fat cells burn energy to generate heat. Stubborn fat is primarily composed of white fat cells. But here's the kicker. Not all white fat cells are created equal. The white fat cells in stubborn fat areas have a higher number of alpha receptors compared to beta receptors. Now, without going too deep into biochemistry, all you need to know is that alpha receptors hinder fat burning, while beta receptors promote it. Research tells us that these stubborn fat areas have a lower blood flow, which means they don't get as much exposure to the fat-burning hormones that are released during exercise. This is another reason why stubborn fat is, well, stubborn. Moreover, stubborn fat is influenced by hormonal factors. For instance, in women, the hormone estrogen tends to direct fat storage towards the hips and thighs, making these areas common spots for stubborn fat. In men, the hormone testosterone tends to direct fat storage towards the belly, making it a common area for stubborn fat. So if you're finding some areas of your body are just not shedding fat, no matter how hard you're working out or how clean you're eating, it's not your fault. It's simply your body's biology at play. Now, knowing what stubborn fat is, let's explore why some people struggle more than others. Why do some people struggle more with stubborn fat than others? This question has puzzled many for years, and the answer lies in a variety of factors, including genetics, diet, exercise, and stress. Firstly, let's talk about genetics. Just like how we inherit our parents' eye color, hair texture, and height, we also inherit their tendency to store fat. Some people are genetically predisposed to store more fat in certain areas, making it harder for them to lose it. But remember, genetics is not your destiny. It merely sets the stage, but your lifestyle plays a significant role. Next, we have diet. What you eat plays a crucial role in your body's ability to burn fat. Consuming processed foods and drinks high in sugar can lead to insulin resistance, a condition that hinders your body's ability to burn fat. On the other hand, a diet rich in whole foods, lean proteins, and healthy fats can enhance your body's ability to break down stubborn fat. Moving on to exercise, it's not just about how much you do, but what kind of exercise you engage in. Regular aerobic exercise can help burn calories and fat, but resistance and high-intensity interval training can be particularly effective in targeting stubborn fat. These types of exercises can increase your metabolic rate, making your body more efficient at burning fat even when you're at rest. Lastly, stress. Often overlooked, chronic stress can impact your body's ability to lose stubborn fat. When we're stressed, our bodies release cortisol, a hormone that can lead to fat storage, particularly in the abdominal area. Implementing stress management strategies, such as meditation, yoga, or simply taking time for self-care, can help in managing cortisol levels and combating stubborn fat. So these factors can significantly influence your ability to lose stubborn fat. But what can you do about it? What are the effective strategies to combat stubborn fat? Now that's a question we've all asked ourselves at some point. So let's dive into some science-backed strategies that can help us in this battle. Firstly, maintaining a healthy diet is crucial. It's not just about eating less, but eating right. Prioritize whole foods, rich in fiber, lean proteins, and healthy fats. Limiting processed foods and sugars can make a significant difference. Remember, it's about creating a sustainable eating pattern, not depriving yourself. Next, let's talk about exercise. While cardio is excellent for overall fat loss, strength training should not be overlooked. Lifting weights encourages muscle growth, which in turn boosts your metabolism. This means your body will be better equipped to burn fat, even while at rest. Additionally, high-intensity interval training, or HIIT, can be particularly effective against stubborn fat. These short, intense workouts can help increase your metabolic rate and burn fat more efficiently. But it's not just about diet and exercise. Stress management plays a critical role too. High stress levels can lead to hormonal imbalances, which can make fat loss more challenging. So incorporate stress-reducing activities into your routine. This could be anything from yoga and meditation to reading a book or taking a walk in nature. Finally, sleep should not be underestimated. Lack of quality sleep can disrupt your body's ability to effectively burn fat. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night to ensure your body has the time to recover and regulate its metabolic processes. So to recap, the key strategies for losing stubborn fat include maintaining a healthy diet, incorporating strength training and HIIT workouts, managing stress, and getting enough sleep. It's about creating a holistic approach to wellness, not just focusing on one aspect. Implementing these strategies can help you in your battle against stubborn fat. But there's one more thing you should know, and that, my friends, we'll uncover in the next scene. So stay tuned. Why is patience and consistency so important in losing stubborn fat? It's a question that crosses many minds. The answer is simple, yet profound. Stubborn fat is just that, stubborn. It clings to your body, refusing to let go. But the key to dislodging it lies not in quick fixes or overnight miracles, but in patience and consistency. Think of it this way. If you're trying to chisel a masterpiece out of a block of marble, you don't expect to achieve it in a day or even a week. It's a slow, painstaking process that requires consistent effort. The same principle applies to losing stubborn fat. But why patience? It's because our bodies are complex organisms, not machines. They need time to adjust to changes, to adapt and respond. When you introduce a new diet or an exercise regime, your body doesn't immediately jump on board. It takes time to understand and adapt to these changes. So when progress seems slow, don't get disheartened. It's not a sign of failure, but a sign that your body is adjusting. Be patient with it. And why consistency? It's because change, especially a change as significant as fat loss, requires continued effort. It's not enough to diet or exercise intensely for a few days and then go back to old habits. Consistency is what keeps the momentum going. It's what tells your body that this is the new normal, that it needs to adjust and adapt to this new lifestyle. Consistency is what chips away at that stubborn fat, little by little, day by day. So how do you embody patience and consistency? It starts with setting realistic goals, understanding that progress might be slow, and being okay with it. It's about making small, sustainable changes to your lifestyle, changes that you can maintain in the long run. It's about celebrating small victories, taking setbacks in stride, and never giving up. Remember, the journey to losing stubborn fat is a marathon, not a sprint. So lace up your running shoes, take a deep breath, and start running at your own pace, one step at a time. Let's quickly recap what we've learned about stubborn fat. It's that pesky, persistent fat that just doesn't seem to budge no matter how much you exercise or diet. It's the result of a variety of factors, including genetics, hormone levels, and even stress and sleep patterns. But don't let that discourage you. There are strategies to combat stubborn fat. A balanced diet rich in proteins, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates, coupled with regular, high-intensity interval training, can help you in your quest. But remember, the key lies in patience and consistency. Fat loss is not a sprint, but a marathon. It takes time, dedication, and a lot of perseverance. So armed with this knowledge, you're now better equipped to tackle stubborn fat. Remember, every small step counts, and your health is worth every effort.